Alright, guys. So, wow, I didn't realize my face was that dirty. um, so the reason I'm shooting this inside instead of outside is because I don't know what time it is. It is 10:31, and pocket watch back in my pocket. Um, so today was pretty eventful. So drove the Studebaker around for a while. Probably, I don't know, hour and a half, and around the 45-minute mark, it was starting to not want to shift. It didn't want to shift in the first gear at all. And before I was doing really good, with it shifting. It just seemed like, excuse me, it seemed like after it got hot, uh, it didn't want to shift. And the last, I think, two times that we were having some troubles with it, I just said, all right, we need to head home. And so I went back home, and once we were in the driveway, I thought, well, it won't shift into first, but it'll shift into second and third. And so since we were in the driveway, I made sure I wasn't going to back into anything. I was going to put it into reverse, just see if it would shift up, because first is up and towards me, and then reverse is all the way up on the column, and then up that way, away from me. So those two gears it didn't want to shift into. It wouldn't shift into reverse either. It kept killing it. And that's, my dad sent me the pictures for what I'm getting ready to tell you guys about. There, it's not reflecting on my glasses now. So anyway, yesterday we put more I can't talk. Put more oil in the Studebaker, and it needed it, and so we got it all ready. And then today, like I said, we were having some issues with the transmission, so crawled under it, and Dad and I figured out that, well, maybe it needed transmission fluid. So he figured out what kind to put in there, and we put some in there, and we had the hood up, so when I didn't want to go very far when I shifted it, because we were still kind of working on it, but we were out of the way, so I didn't run anybody over. Shifted it into first, but I didn't give it any gas, so purposely, so that it would kill it. I just wanted to see if it would go into first gear. Went into first gear, great. Started it back up, put it in reverse, backed up, and so I'm hoping that fixed the problem of the transmission shifting. And so then I thought about taking it for a drive, just to see how it worked, but then we started messing with the windows, and the window lining that is on an aluminum strip, and it's got some felt stuff. It's in the truck. I should have grabbed it, but they don't fit right in the windows, and so they jam up the windows. I couldn't roll my window down when we were working on the truck, and those aluminum, I guess they're aluminum pieces with the felt on them to protect the windows, kind of like window seals. They're pulled out right now because they were giving us some problems, and so we couldn't keep working on the windows because my dad's friend Terry, that has all the Model A cars and trucks, he needed some help putting the body on the Model A Sport Coupe. I may just shut the ringer off on my phone. And so anyway, that's what we did today. That's what's all over my face. Is there was, see, I don't know, 6 of us, something like that. We lifted the body of the car up, okay, and carried it over, and had to lift the front up over the steering column, of course. And then we got it down into place. And then once it was in place enough to set it down on the frame, then we had to, get all the pieces of rubber and everything lined up. And then we put the bolts in each of the holes. And then we put the wood. There's some wood blocks that go in the frame between the frame and the body. It's what everything bolts to. It's in the frame, and it's what the body of the car bolts to. And so some of the boards gave us some trouble. Some of them worked just fine. And then we tightened them up, and of course with all the pounding and cranking and just putting everything together, I think I was under that car for the majority of the time we were there. We got there, I don't know, 6:20-ish, and we left at what time did I say it was? 10:30. We probably left around 9 something, or somewhere around 9. And so that's why my face is all dirty. I was bolting the body on the Model A. I was under there for a long time, and we're supposed to go back over to Terry's tomorrow, and I'm gonna see about maybe taking a video of the car, because Terry said he was pretty sure he'd have it running. I don't know how well this is gonna work. There's a picture of the car. There you go. There's a good picture. Open. Sorry about the blinding. There's a picture of me working on the car, bolting the body on. I think there's 2 of those. This isn't a very professional camera way to insert the pictures, but it's pretty easy. I'll try to insert them at the end of the video. But there's me under the car again, and then when we got home, since it was dark out, I thought I'm gonna check and make sure that I knew the headlights and taillights worked on my Studebaker, but I thought, let's make sure the bright lights work. So I got in the truck, and I fixed the I lost my train of thought. Started the truck up and turned the lights on, and I took a little clip, so I'll just insert that here. And my dad and I were both very impressed with how well the brights worked. And like I was saying, the way to turn the bright lights on is that little nub, little button on the floorboard in that truck. And the only issue with that is that it's right under the clutch, so got to make sure you don't turn your bright lights on when you push the clutch in. I'm yet to do that, but I'm sure I'm gonna do it at some point. But I can tell I'm getting used to driving that Studebaker, because I was wanting to drive with 2 feet on the automatic on the way home, just not really thinking about it. I didn't, but I lifted up my left foot like, oh, it's time to shift the truck. No, it's not, because it's an automatic. The Studebaker was 3 on the tree manual, so learning the clutch and doing pretty good. At some point, I hope I'll take a video, wear the little GoPro on my head and take a video driving around. We're just kind of sorting out all the kinks with it right now. I can't always film everything that we do. Like putting the body on that car. I was gonna film that, and then I thought, that's gonna slow us down because I'm gonna have to set up the tripod, and so I thought, well, I'll just tell you guys about it. You saw pictures of the car. Hopefully, we'll be back over there tomorrow. If we get the windows and crap fixed on my truck, then we'll go over to Terry's and check out the Model A, because Terry's the one that sent my dad the Facebook ad about that Studebaker. So if it weren't for Terry, I wouldn't have even known that truck was for sale. So I'm very, very thankful that that he sent Dad that, and I'm very, very happy with it. So I'll put in the pictures and videos that correlate with everything, and I've got a video of Lois and I in the 30 Ford Huckster, so it's in the dark, so you can't see very much, but just kind of drive around the yard. So I'll include that in here as well, and I'll just say it now so that I don't have to say it at the end. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video, which hopefully will be about either my Studebaker or the Model A. I'm trying not to bog down the channel with the Studebaker. Still, I'm still collecting like Hot Wheels and M2s and stuff, but right, I have stuff stacked up that I need to do. The Studebaker is the main thing right now, so I'm trying not to bog down the channel with just the Studebaker, and that's why I took some videos over at Terry's of the Model A's, just to kind of give some variety. I like to have some variety in my channel. That's why I'll film, us doing work on the house or on the tractor. If you look at some of my videos, there's a very wide spectrum of stuff. So have a great day, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video.
Yeah, so you put those lights up there.
Those are nice lights. They really make it.
Well, we got, half a dozen.
What's this one over here?
That is a four-door sedan.
Oh.
We have two of the four-doors with two different body styles. There's a Briggs body style and there's a Murray.
Okay.
And the Murray has an arch. Now the door, it's like a tractor door, so you gotta push the handle down to get it to close.
Okay.
See if that's will work. Oh, there's something.
At least one of them come on.
Yeah.
There they go.
They're working.
I told Terry, I said if we figure out the Studebaker, maybe we'll bring it over tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be awesome. We're going around the yard.
Yeah. And this is the T truck in front, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I remember that one. Yeah, that was the last time I was over here. We went for a ride in the T. That's
Okay.
that's what it was. Yeah, those doors shut snug.
Yeah, they do.
I'm surprised.
But yeah, you have to push them down.
Yeah. It does have taillights on it.
Put the switch.
Yeah, he's something else. He one time took money from a team leader and somebody else.
Yeah, what year is this one, Terry?
1930.
This is a 30. Okay. And the 31s were the more round shell, right?
28, 29.
28 was the round. Okay.
I'll have to play with that switch.
Hmm.
No biggie. I'll mess with that light switch in a couple days, and I'll get around to this one. And,
Pretty good too for what it is.
Yeah.
And these are just normal brights.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Normal brights. Lights work great.
Yeah, they do.
Wow. All right. Good deal.